Hello and welcome. This is a bite of underground survival, and behold, this is the whole map. It's a little bit cramped, but I can tell you that there's a lot of survival gameplay elements to it. No, I'm just kidding. This is actually just the lobby room. This map was made by SparkCF and Vaxi12. Both their links, of course, are here, as well with tester Nate T. Bird. This is a 1.8 survival map where you play completely underground. You know, one thing I learned about survival maps that are done completely underground is that it's actually not, the concept itself doesn't sound very exciting, because I feel like one of the really enthralling things about Minecraft is to be able to explore and like find new territories. But when you're underground, it's just kind of like stone. But we can get into the map and you can see that it's not quite the case in this one. I feel like this map has a little bit of awesomeness underground going to it. Because a lot of the problems with underground survivals, I suppose, is that you feel always like really claustrophobic and cramped. But as you can just see here from this little snapshot, there's a lot of headspace, which I think is really cool. Like one of the most awe-inspiring things about Minecraft is when you walk up to like this huge wall and you just look up and it's just way bigger than you. So I thought that was a really cool thing about this map. But anyway, I digress and I'm getting distracted first thing in the video. Let's get started. We start off with an achievement book. Achievement books, the achievements in this map are pretty rudimentary. Just your standard farms, making cows, fishing, just armor, gold, diamonds, and emeralds. That's pretty much it. Just kind of like a basic Minecraft guide. In fact, that's probably the normal progression that someone would go on if they played a map anyway. And let's check out the starting loot chest. So these are pretty much the only seeds and the only saplings you're probably going to find. So if you die in lava right away, I don't know how you're going to progress that much. I think there might be other tools and etc. scattered throughout the map, but other than that, like you got to protect these seeds. They're quite important. And one thing about this map, of course, is, or not of course, one thing about this map is that it's actually quite hard. It doesn't seem like it. Everything like seems very well lit. They're all like these glowstones, and you know, things actually seem pretty nice. But if you go on, there's actually no natural mob spawning. Everything is generated from spawners, and most of the spawners you can't even get to. So they just continuously spawn despite like most light levels, and it's just you end up getting overrun. So we have to prepare. I'm going to make my home in this little base for now, because I think that this is one of the most well-protected areas of the entire map, and we'll see if we can branch out resources. So I pretty much finished gathering up my resources, and I just noticed that as I gave my whole speech about conserving seeds and resources, I just grabbed it all out of the chest. What if I just went out there and died? So I did the smart thing, and I put everything away, and right now I'm just venturing out with the minimum gear I have, and wow, I feel like a mouse. I feel like a mouse coming out of a mouse hole. I played this map once before, and it was pretty hard. So I'm just kind of like snaking around. They really need to attach like, I feel like they need one of those like cat bells that like they attach to cats so the mouses know when the cat's coming. I feel like I need one of those for every single mob. There's so many times in this map where I'm just like trying to harvest resources and all of a sudden I turn around and there's like 10 mobs. The thing about the spawners that I was talking about before is that a lot of the spawners actually have their spawn points up in the air. Let's see if we can find one of those as we poke through the map. The thing about that is that it would be fine. Like, that sounds fine. Like, they fall down and take a little bit of fall damage. But the thing is that they also don't get very well, or it's not very easy to light them. So there's a bunch of glowstone on the ground, as we noticed before. But the glowstone doesn't really help that much, because even if you lay torches across the entire ground, then yeah, as we can see it, yeah, there's an example of it. So they fall down when they spawn in. But that means it's also that much harder to light them. So one of the things that you have to do is you have to be able to find out kind of where the mobs are spawning from. And you kind of have to like tower up to place torches to kind of stop them. You can probably tell that it gets overwhelming pretty fast. So I'm already going to get out of here and get back home. Because if I stay around here for much longer, I am completely dead. Water. Alright, fantastic. And I picked up some coal, which is great. And temporary door. The next thing I need to do is, past just gathering up my cobblestone and my tools and my torches, etc. I think next we're going to need to find some dirt. And I think I'm going to start putting dirt on top of this area. They're coming for me. Oh, but they're not getting in, which is great. I think I'm gonna make a staircase right around here. That'd be pretty nice and convenient. But right here, we can start it here. Go all the way up. See what we can do about that. Oh my goodness. Okay then. Okay then. I was just thinking about what would I do if that happened. And I was too busy thinking about screaming to actually scream, so at least there's a plus. I've retained some of my non-screaming dignity. All right, let's see here. Let's just light this area up. I don't want that to happen again. We're probably going to need to be able to like place some walls down around here as well, because they can just get up from there. But I don't think the AI will necessarily go there. I'm not sure. We'll find out. We'll find out. But for now, it is time for the quest for dirt. You start off with 3 pieces of wood, and that's definitely not enough to do much of anything. So let's see here. Let's start. Well, I need 1 more iron to smelt it effectively. I'm trying to be as frugal about resources as possible. See if we can get out here and gather some more dirt. There's a big dirt patch in the middle here, but there's also, as I remember, there's a skeletons start popping up around here as well. So in the rules of this map, you're not supposed to necessarily go to the nether. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I know that it's pretty common for maps to say, don't go to the nether, don't go to the nether, it's not part of the map. But I'm pretty sure that, I haven't actually gone to the nether yet, but I'm pretty sure that it would just spawn you in a vanilla nether terrain. I might be wrong though. But it doesn't seem that entirely bad for like the map balance at all. So, I don't know, someone could probably inform me, probably teach me why that is a little bit better than I understand right now. Alright, we got some dirt. Great, and I think we also got a zombie problem. I have expected a zombie to pop in like last time. Alright, but great, we seem to be okay. The zombie's a little bit slow. I do think that they're tracking me all the way up here. So that's not necessarily a good thing. Whoa, how did I leave the front door open? I think I'm so confused. I'm too confused to be scared right now. Did I leave the front door open? I thought I closed it. Oh, silly me. Wow, I just completely left the front door open. Okay. I was like worrying about like walling off my roof and adding like barricades and all that, and I just left the front door open. Typical. Pretty typical. Let's start our tree farm. And tree farm completed. Great. I think 6 will be pretty good for now. I'll just keep this other one stashed away as an extra. Oh, let's just grab this coal real quick. And in terms of scale of this map isn't that big. It's actually pretty small. Back here, let me see if I can see from here. So, as I was saying before, very spacious, but what you see here is basically what you get. There's no like extra hidden caverns behind these. There's dungeons attached to this main cavern, but there's no like side channels, etc. There's just dungeons from this main thing. So this is where the main core of the gameplay occurs. In fact, since there's no nether, there's even a small nether hub. If you can see from there that that sound, things taking fall damage is actually not a good sound in this game. It just means that you're about to get mobbed. But that's kind of the nether substitute. There's blazes and wither skeletons there. There's a comment on the comment thread on minecraftmaps.com that said there was no nether wart, and I couldn't actually find nether wart either, but I'm not sure if I just haven't explored the particular dungeons to find it yet. But it wasn't in that nether hub, so that might be a thing that they're missing potions in this map, but I can't say for certain. Let's see. Oh, I was collecting coal before I got sidetracked. That is right. So another thing is that I don't think that there's much of anything near the top of this map either. It looks like a pretty awesome place to explore. In fact, that was one of the places I was most excited about visiting. When I first saw this, I was just like, wow, this dome. But when you get up there, I don't think that there's necessarily that much up there. Most of the action occurs down near the ground, which means it's also more easily accessible. Let's just grab this iron as well. I just want to make sure that I really grab the resources I need before I head out and do anything too ridiculous. So let's just see here. Makeshift door, dirt door, there we go. We have a total count of 8 coal, and we have enough to smelt an iron stack, or not an iron stack, an iron 8 of now. That's such a, what do you call those? Like a set? A set? It's not a stack, it's like a set. It's like a set of iron. Set of 8. I don't know, there's no word for that. There needs to be a word for that. I demand it. Anyway, let's see. I need to upgrade my weapons. And one of the age-old problems of survival maps is how to get food. Good thing there's an infinite source of water kind of right here next to where you spawn, but food is also not that easy to come by. I suppose one good thing about this map is since there's no natural mob spawning, you don't necessarily need to worry too much about lighting up your base entirely effectively, but I'm running out of food, and I'm running out of food pretty quick, so I think we're going to have to take a run to the middle again, unless there's a dirt patch closer. That might be convenient. Oh, there's one right here. I'd much rather stay around my base in the beginning. It's definitely a lot easier. A lot of people in the comment threads were also saying that the mob spawns were overwhelming, and they kind of are. If you stay around the hotspots for mobs for too long, they will get you. They will fall from the sky, and they will destroy you. So I learned that the hard way. I think the first time I played this map, I died like 10 times before I was able to stabilize my survival life, which was pretty harsh. But in terms of there being too many mob spawns, I think it's actually pretty manageable. If you don't kind of like rush into it, I think one of the main mishaps that can go on is that if you don't understand kind of how the mobs spawn in this game, then you can always just like rush in, place a bunch of torches down, and think that you're safe. I was definitely lulled into a false sense of security. And then, of course, they all rained down from the sky, and I never recovered anything. And I lost all my stuff. I built my initial base closer to the middle, and I pretty much lost all of that. Let's see if we can make a farm here. We'll show you some thrilling underground survival farm footage. Just kidding, I'm not going to show you this. Hello. Welcome back. I drew something for you. It's a piece of modern art. I don't know. What do you think this is? It could be a stingray. I was thinking it could be an elephant as well with like a really, really straight trunk. Or like a really accusatory finger, like pointing at someone who's guilty. I don't know. What does this look like? I couldn't really tell, and I don't really know why I built it like this, but whatever. Food is food. We definitely need to get this going pretty quick. I'm going to get hungry very soon. And I think that means that the skeletons will also come in handy. The skeletons, I know, spawn closer to the middle. Let's see if we can get a couple of them to come out. I only want a couple, just to get enough bone meal. Ooh, piece of emerald. Ooh, piece of gold too. But let's see if we can find some bone meal. Then after we get some bone meal, ooh, a couple of more trees grew. And maybe we can get a couple more pieces of food before we perhaps explore and try to find some of the dungeons that are within this map. I guess nothing wants to come and play. I totally said that this map was really hard, and then now I'm just kind of like not seeing it right now. But definitely they're gonna start coming, so perhaps we'll see it soon. I have not lied to you yet. I've not lied to the viewers. Alright, let's see here. Not too bad, but I really wanted the bone meals. I only got one bone so far. Yes, I've only gotten one bone. My English is quite good today. Ah well. I'm already starting to get hungry. Oh. Farm food takes so long to grow. I need a better way to do this. I think perhaps I'm gonna start living off of rotten flesh for a little bit. Until we can find maybe like cows. I know that there are cow spawn eggs around this map. I'm not sure if there are any other types of food, but we'll see what we can find. I'll keep the arrows with me, put away the axes and the stuff. And let's see, I need a better sword. Let's suit up and let's see if we can explore a dungeon. Do I dare go all the way to the nether? I don't think so. I saw a little bit of a glimpse of an underground mine shaft, so I think I'll go there first. Let's grab some iron in the meantime. I've probably been missing a lot of good resources, but we'll always come back. Can always double back and get them later. I suppose I would have no problem getting a full set of iron armor, so if you're ever having trouble with pop-up spawns, oh, they're like annoying ads. The ones that like hide behind web pages that you only find when you close your browser. Oh my goodness. This one's a baby ad. Bye, media. Do not want to be... I don't know what I'm going with this. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Run. Okay. Anyway, the zombies are coming. Definitely the zombies are coming. Now we start to see the massive amounts of spawns that are happening. But let's see if we can pick up this anvil before we move on. I think this has devolved into mine and run. No, my anvil. Can zombies pick up anvils? I don't know if they can. Oh, I got myself backed into a corner. Not good. Not good, and I'm hungry. I'm dying. And I'm stuck in a hole. I'm stuck in a hole. Oh dear, I'm dead. I didn't realize I would die that fast. I forgot to scream that time too. I was too busy flailing around with my jokes to scream that time. Let's see if we can pick our stuff up and make our way out of this mess. Things escalate quickly. I kind of forgot that. Oh my goodness, there's definitely way too many mobs here. I definitely have to run. Evacuate. Evacuate. Grab the stuff and evacuate. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I do not want to fall in that hole again. That was brutal. Oh, spiders. Okay. Okay, so this baby, I think we got most of our stuff. Run home with the tail tucked between the legs. They're coming for me. Oh dear. I definitely got my wish. You definitely showed a bit of the kind of absurd mob spawns that happen in this game. Did I lose all my stuff? Oh, I kind of lost a lot. Where did it go? I lost my sword. I got an anvil, I guess. Cheers. Let's see, I lost my bread. My torches. Gotta get more torches. Let's see, there were a couple of spawners that I saw that were coming from the ground. So let's see if we can get those. Let me see if I can get my stuff back before we go on even. Alright, so just took a little bit of extra iron and made myself a sword. Hopefully we can see if we can recover a little bit of our stuff back. Oh, there's the place. The place I was talking about, the mine shaft. See if we can find what we can find in here. So, I want to get in here and I want to block this off right away. Oh, there we go, safe. Now I'm sure there's additional spawners down here, so I just have to be careful. The whole key to things is finding out where they spawn and kind of just lighting up that particular area. Like there, one just spawned right in front of me. So that is where is getting some torchlight. Alright, great, just leave nothing there. Ooh, and here we go. There's a nice little chest. Diamonds. Great. Skip everything else, go straight for the diamonds. Always the Minecraft way. Pick up some of this stuff and redstone. Why do you exist? I'm so mean to redstone, I'm just kidding. Redstone is fantastic. But not in a survival map where I'm trying to survive. Redstone will actually be good for levels later. I don't know if I want to pick them up now because I'm pretty sure I'm going to die. I'll just leave them as like an XP bank, I suppose. Look, we're already at the bottom of the world. So this world is pretty low to the ground. There's a lot going up, but as I said before, there's not actually a lot going on up there. Let's see if we can... Ooh, look, a bow. I didn't even notice that. We can shoot a total of 4 arrows. That is probably enough to kill one mob, and perhaps a half. Alright, are you trapped? No, you're not trapped. Steak. Delicious steak. Some arrows. Oh, look, now we can take down, like, a couple more mobs. That was actually a really good kit. That was a really good kit to survive here. I actually feel a lot more confident. Let's see. As I said before, I'll leave the rest of the resources as kind of like an XP bank. And other than that, I think we can move on. Alright, let's actually combine these two right now. Alright, fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. I feel a little bit better. Resources are really easily accessible in this game. Despite the huge mob spawns, it's not too hard at all to just scrounge around your area to find some iron. Let's see if we can find... Let's actually poke into the Nether Hub before the end of the episode. I keep calling these episodes when they're more like standalone videos. If this is definitely not episodic content, so I don't know why I keep on saying episodes, but whatever. I am rambling on like a crazy person. Alright, let's see. Perhaps we can pick this out, see if we can find any cool nether loot, see if we can find any nether wart for some potions. Then maybe we can go on some Operation Disable some spawners, make some things a bit safer out there. We got some wither skeletons without swords? Oh my goodness, when they spawn right on you, it's so scary. Do they spawn with the light? I think they do. but we have some blazes to worry about as well. Alright, one sees me already? Hold on. Got the loot. We got the loot, that's all that matters. Alright, we got some coal, some melons, a fresh bow, fantastic, wood, and a couple of nether ore. And from what I can tell, there's not actually that much else here. So I guess there might not be nether wart in this map. But I'm not entirely sure, of course. If anyone finds nether wart, just also be sure to let me know. I definitely couldn't find it, so... Oh my goodness, they blocked me in. Where are they going? I don't know where they're going. Just jump. Aw, that was about to be really cool parkour. Well, we just raided that place and let it be. I don't think I could take on a blaze in my state. I have no armor. If I took on a blaze right now, I would most certainly die, just as I would most certainly die if I took on any of these people over here. And so I suppose that's about it. This map is quite small. What you see here, as I said before, is pretty much all there is. There's Sparksy himself said that there's about 3 to 4 dungeons attached to it, like 3 to 4 dungeons that I was talking about before. And this is a pretty fun one, honestly. I had a lot of fun doing this. The level of challenge requires a lot of careful play, which I actually found to be quite enjoyable. I was a bit frustrated in the beginning because I just kept dying and dying, but then once you kind of have to feel around. You have to feel around for where the spawn points are, and things are certainly quite easy around here. So if you kind of stay close to home and you don't go charging in and attacking everything, then things actually turn out to be quite alright. So I would definitely recommend this map. You can find it on minecraftmaps.com. Check it out in the download link down below. And check it out. I would recommend it for people who's looking for a quick survival fix for something with a challenge. There's a lot of good thought to go into how to manage the mob spawns, how to get around and get to the dungeons out and effectively. Really skill testing, and definitely skill testing in the sense that you have to be able to find your resources like dirt and water. You have to make sure that you have enough resources to survive. Food management, all that stuff. Pretty typical for survival and still fun. So as always, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.